All right, Starbuck. Starbuck is a ton of fun. As I said in the Apollo video, I'm not sure who's more fun, her or Apollo. I might give the edge to her, but particularly probably because I don't like Apollo's negative of having to discard randomly. It's just more annoying than anything else. But she is a really strong pilot. On if she starts on her turn in a Viper, out in space, then she gets to take 2 actions instead of 1, which means she gets a ton of actions throughout the game, which is just huge for her. Now she can't. That limits her the actions she can take. Like she can't be activating things on Battlestar Galactica and stuff like that. But she could be launching scouts. She can be doing all sorts of other things. She is a really strong pilot, probably the strongest pilot, straight up pilot in the game. She doesn't have beast mode like Apollo does, where he activates 6 unmanned Vipers, but she's just every single turn she's a really solid pilot. Um, you know, so so that's great. Her secret destiny of being able to discard a crisis card is really powerful as either a human or a Cylon. If you're a Cylon, you see a good crisis come up for the humans, you can discard it. Maybe they need a jump icon. Maybe it's legendary discovery or some other good crisis. If there is such a thing as a good crisis, but a crisis that has a positive side to it, you can just discard that as I mean, if assuming that you're ready to reveal. Um, but as a human, when there are times when really nasty crises come up, and you just want to get rid of them, and she can do that once. So that's pretty awesome. Insubordinate, it's definitely a risk. She can be. It's easier for her to be thrown in the brig, especially if Ty's in the game. It's definitely easier for her to get put in the brig. But that's only if somebody wants to put her in the brig. Um, if you're a Cylon, that's more of a worry than if you're human. But it can definitely be a worry either way. So that's a negative, but not a terribly bad negative. So all in all, she is a really, really great player, and definitely one of the top two for new players, and definitely one of the top two pilots, probably the best pilot. So that is Starbuck, and next up we'll be talking about Boomer.